What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel X-Man & Co. We all love burgers and today it's time for bacon beer can burgers. Stay tuned. I'm quickly going to introduce you to all our ingredients. First of all, what we have here, we've got some peppers here, onion, egg for the mince, we've got a tomato here, some bacon. No burger can go without bacon. Well, I suppose it can, but not today. Then we got some oats here, we've got some cheeses here, and also, last but not least, some pickle, because pickles are also a thing. We've got a selection of spices here today, and I will leave that in the screen for you, somewhere over here or over there, I'm not too sure, and then also in the description below. We're going to start off with our mince today. Basically, it's beer can burger patties that we're making here today. You're going to need a beer can, a Coke can, whatever works for you. Let's start with the mince and get straight into it, what we need to do to get this mince perfectly ready for these burgers. So what you want to do is just spread your mince out. We've got lean mince here today. The reason for that is we don't want this burger to drop in size too much as we cook it. So this is about 70-20 ratio. First of all, we want to add an egg. You want to mix it properly. Then you want to add your spices. We like to also add some oats. It's about a quarter cup of oats. And then just to finish it off, some tomato sauce. I would say we're not measuring at this stage, but plus minus about a quarter cup of tomato sauce. Our mince today is about almost a kilo, I would say 800 grams. So just to give you an idea of the ratios that we're working with. Once you've added all of that together, you mix it properly and make sure it's evenly distributed. Once your mince is ready, it's time to move over to the stuffing. Let's do that. As always guys, we're going to cut our onion in the middle. We don't want to cut it too fine or too rough. Then we're going to move over to our peppers. I reckon we're going to take half a pepper each for this dish. I've mentioned this before. Just make sure that when you do work with the peppers, to remove all the seeds, as the seeds are very bitter and it will really spoil your dish. Then we're going to chop up some garlic. I like to smash it because it's cool and also it helps you to get the skin off. And then we're ready for this cook. It's time for us to saute all the ingredients that we're going to use as a stuffing for this beer can burger. First of all, what you want to do is heat up your little skillet, your pan, whatever you decide to use. I'm going to use a little flat bottom pot, also cast iron. I'm going to add some olive oil. Then it's time for our onions. We're going to saute the onions for about 2-3 minutes. Then we're going to add our peppers. In the meantime, we're going to throw all the garlic that we've chopped up into this mix. We also like to add a little bit of thick soy sauce, just to spice it up a little bit. Just a dab will be perfect. Mix that in. The soy sauce is going to add to the brownness and also to the taste. Further prepping for the burger, we need to get our gherkins ready and also we need to make sure that our tomato slices are cut. It's about 2-3 minutes now and we're going to add our peppers. The reason we're using a flat bottom small pot is that we can close the lid. And this is going to help us in getting all the ingredients we're going to use as a stuffing to get that nice and softly cooked in record time. It's been about 5 minutes now with the lid closed and I'm just going to leave it on the fire open like that while I get the rest of this dish ready. Now we're going to get our patties ready, and the reason why it's called a beer can patty, well, you could use a cold drink can as well, is because you're going to use one of those basically to make a hole in this patty, and that's the space that we're going to use for our stuffing. And you know, we're going to take it a notch up and add some bacon around it because I mean that's just going to make it beautiful. What you want to do, you want to make 3, well, as many as you like, but we're going to do 3 mince balls today, and it's about the size of our palm if you put your hands together like that. So we're going to go ahead and make 3 of those balls. You're going to take your ball of mince like that, put your beer can in the middle, smash it down, and then start building it up. Now guys, this is entirely up to you how high you want to go. We don't really even go midway because remember, this is going to be a patty and you're going to have a bun around this patty. You need to get it in your mouth still. Monster burgers are really a thing and it's cool, but you know what, that's not what we're aiming for today. Having said that, if you want to check our monster burger that we have made out, check this link in the screen. It's really fun to watch and quite entertaining. Then guys, it's time for our bacon. We've got streaky bacon here today. Just going to wrap it around. There's no right or wrong here. We're going to use 3 strips per burger. Just going to wiggle it slightly, turn it while lifting it. You want to wiggle it like that slightly in order for you to get your can out. There you go. And eventually your beer can comes out. And guys, there you have it. There's our first one. Right guys, it's been about 15 minutes and I think these guys are perfect. We're going to remove them. For our next step, you want to remove the coals, move it to the side, so you work with indirect heat. You could use a skillet, we're just going to use the griddle. You could also use any pan that you have available to yourself, as long as it's not on direct heat but indirect heat. And then it's time to go over back to your bacon beer patties. Get them ready so we can get on with this cook. Now it's time to stuff these beautiful beer can patties. Very straightforward guys. You're just going to add your ingredients that you sauteed earlier. There you go. It's your decision how much you want to put inside. We leave a little bit of space for the cheese, which we're going to do in a bit. We like to make sure it's quite compressed inside there, no gaps. Once we've done that, it's time for your cheese. Right guys, we've got some mozzarella cheese here and Gouda cheese, your normal cheddar. So we're just going to mix the guys and we're just going to make sure there's plenty of it on all of these beautiful patties that we've made here today. There's no right or wrong here. Press it inside there, make space for more. That's what it's about. We want lots of cheese, we want juicy burgers, and it's all up to us how we're going to make sure that we get that end result. So here we are, slaving away, putting more cheese on what's necessary. Once you're happy with your beer can burger patty and you've got enough cheese on there, it's time to put on your skillet, your pan or your grill, whatever you decide to use. 35 minutes from now, I'm sure these guys are going to be brilliant. What is a hamburger without a toasted bun? Let's sort that out quickly. So you want to lightly butter all the buns. Remember, the butter is the oil for the bun. It's going to allow the bun to score and toast nicely on the open fire. It's been 45 minutes, guys, and I think these guys are perfect. Whoa, have a look at that. Let's toast these buns a bit on the coals. You could also use your skillet if you want. We're just going to go straight on the coals. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is looking absolutely beautiful. Guys, that moment, we just removed these patties. They're looking absolutely fantastic. And now it's time to build the burgers. Let's do that. Right, we're going to add some tomatoes here. A slice for each burger. Some gherkins. I mean, a burger needs some gherkins, eh? Definitely. Let's just pack them all over the show here. Even Luger is excited about these burgers. Now it's time for the sauce. Guys, that moment, whoa, these burgers are huge. I said in the beginning, you're trying not to go too high with your beer can because you need to get it in your mouth. And obviously, look at us now. What a dilemma, but it's not a problem. We're gonna dig in for sure. Right, this is huge. Excuse the mess. Cheers, boys and girls, cheers. Whoa, wow, this is amazing. I didn't realize it's going to be this juicy. You'd expect this burger to be a little bit dry, but it's fantastic. It just melts away in your mouth. Guys, you know the story. If you like what you're doing, like, share, subscribe. Enable those notifications so you get notified as soon as we upload a new video. Thanks for watching. We cannot do it without you. We'll see you on the next one. Shh.